Alright, this is the completed cold smoker, at least functionally complete. There's a few items to neaten up yet still on it. Down here we have the cold smoke generator that you can see in one of my other videos. This is a little aquarium pump that actually drives the smoke generator. And this copper pipe leads into the smoker box. I think it's worth pointing out, none of these joints are soldered. The temperatures in here will not get up to anything that would vaporize lead, but I figured better safe than sorry, and they don't need to be watertight, just smoke tight. So, this smoker box is an old letter size filing cabinet. The door is obviously new. Undo that. Inside, you can see there's a hot plate in the bottom. This is the smoke outflow tube. And the hot plate is if we want to hot smoke something like some ribs or something like that. And inside you've got a double wall. So these are not the actual walls of the filing cabinet. These are walls, ironically, from another filing cabinet. And I mounted those walls 3/4 of an inch separated from the outer walls with these pieces of wood. There's actually wood behind every single corner in here. And the wood is like this. I made this on my table saw. It's just a 3/4 inch L, and those are mounted in like this all around so that there's a separation, and in between the two sets of walls there is actually ceramic insulation that you'd use for a kiln. I just happen to have some of that on hand from another project. Inside I've got shelving standards. There's actually wood backing these, so they're not just hanging off of the sheet metal, and that means that you can move your racks up or down, put any number of different racks in. I have standards for 3 racks, but right now I'm only got 2 in because we're about to smoke some cheese. And then the last thing is there's the exhaust port, which goes up to our little T chimney there, just so that rain can't get down through the top. And that's because you want to have a flow of smoke through the smoker. You don't want to have stale, stagnant smoke. I've just got a pie plate sitting on the hot plate because I don't want to have it fill up with smoke. If you look closely, you can actually see smoke peels the paint off of almost everything. This is where smoke and humidity and the resins from the smoke were condensing, and it just removed the paint off the bottom of the old filing cabinet. So yeah, and we just use a standard little clasp here on the side, so you can latch it up, and because it's double wall, it means that it won't get hot. You can actually deal with the smoker pretty easily when it's running. So yeah, we're going to eventually mount an electrical box on the side so that the hot plate and the aquarium pump and whatnot for the smoker will all be mounted on the body of the smoker. And probably put some temperature sensors on it so I can monitor it. Right now we just sort of stick a kitchen thermometer into it and see how hot it is. The last thing I'll say, if you want to build a smoker like this, is do not buy a filing cabinet. You can go on to Craigslist or Kijiji and you can find more filing cabinets than you could shake a stick at for free. Just email one of those people and grab a filing cabinet and away you go. Alright, we'll be back shortly and I'll actually be smoking some cheese in here.